We're here. This is the new shop. Just closed on it yesterday, and we're here to start cleaning up. Bought it from a really good friend of mine, Bill Phillips, and the Phillips family. They've been in business in general repair for, I think, over 40 years. I just kind of fell into it a little bit. Right place at the right time, and we made a deal, and now we're gonna clean this place up and make it a new race shop, baby! And the home of 411 Works. Feels good, baby. A couple coats of paint, redo the floors, cabinets and toolboxes, workspace. Can't wait. What's up, guys? We're here the second week in the shop. We've done a lot of cleanup and just kind of reorganizing and throwing stuff into the dumpster. So let's give you a full walkthrough and check out. So there's actually 3 buildings on this property. One is a business that rents the space, and then there's another building out back which was used for collector car storage. And I'll show you guys that in a little bit, but we have what used to be the reception or the waiting area for general repair, and now it's going to end up being like a chill spot to eat lunch and eat or just have breakfast or whatever, and have meetings like we just had for 411 Works, which was pretty cool. The office area, we get a nice little office desk and set up in here for Zach and I and Evan, who's already utilizing some of the space. So you guys saw that we pressure washed and steam cleaned the whole place. And it was crazy how dirty everything was, but everything cleaned up really well. We're actually going to get rid of these first 2 lifts, and I'm going to keep the one light blue lift here, and then the heavy duty kind of scissor lift alignment rack, which would be sweet for aligning the cars. Out here, I want to do a full build out of toolboxes, workbench that kind of goes all the way through this wall and down to the other side. Probably put the slot sink on the other side in this other room. This is where all of my machine shop equipment that I have at my house is going to be. So the ProtoTrack, the lathe, the shear, bandsaws, everything is going to go in here. The tire machine will go in here. But this is the first room that I'm going to do. I'm just going to blast the walls all white, and then we're going to clean up the floor and epoxy it. And then I'll be able to bring all the equipment from my house back in here, which is really what I need to do first. So this is kind of the courtyard between both buildings. The toter will, once this all gets cleaned up with all this stuff back here, the toter's going to live on the side. And then this building is pretty new, heated floors. It's really nice. I'm pumped to have 411 Works in here in the future. So I already have a couple of my cars chilling. Picked up a couple pieces of equipment for future of 411 Works. We'll have some CNC machines in here, and then basically a bunch of racks and shelving to house all the product for 411 Works. And this is it. So this is the new setup, and we're gonna grow into this place. There's plenty of room, and make it our own and just make it a cool, fun place to be. What's up, guys? We're here at the shop, and this is going to be the first area that we tackle with full makeover or renovation. This is where all the equipment's going to be from my house, like the ProtoTrack, the lathe, bandsaws, shear, etc. So the sheetrock was kind of busted, and a lot of sheets need to be replaced. And we said, screw it, might as well tear it down. And since this is joist coming off a single side on a concrete wall, we're actually going to just pull all the rafters out and then push the ceiling up as high as we can. So we're going to have probably another 6 feet on this side and probably another few feet on the corner over here. So it'll just give it a little bit cooler of a look, and then we can build a little bit of a room behind Zach here, have a little mezzanine to store a few more things, and then we can enclose the compressor so that's not loud. So it just kind of opens up a lot more things. We can do the waste oil heater tank over here in that same room, so we can just open up this area as much as we can and have a little height to the ceiling so it feels a little bigger in here, which would be nice. So that's what we're doing now. Got all the sheetrock off. Now we're gonna pull the joist down and just keep rolling. Cool. That ends up being sweet, I think. Whoa. Those two little areas, those two lines. Well, we got a ton done. Big thanks to my cousin Andy, John at 411 Works, Evan, and everybody else that helped. This has happened so quick, and then we made a lot of progress. Already all kind of sorted out with insulation. We're gonna build a wall up back here to kind of house the compressor, and we're gonna move this oil tank over to this room that we're gonna build over here in the corner. And then we have this entire space that's gonna be open. We'll have to redo some electrical. We're gonna replumb the air in here since we cut all the old air lines out. We just picked up a door so we can frame out this room, and then we can get a sheetrock count, get that ordered up, and then we'll get all the sheetrock mudded, and then we can paint this place. And then we can move to the floors, which I'm most excited about. So after the floors are done, then we can finally start moving some equipment in, get the electrical done, get everything wired up, and then this room will basically be finished. All right, Zach, you're up, bud. All right, we made a ton of progress. Big thanks to my cousin, John, Zach, my brothers. Everybody has pitched in a lot here. Bobby, Billy. We're sheetrocked, we're mudded, taped. We still need another coat, another sand, and then we can paint it. Floors are gonna get grinded next week. So everything is kind of lined up and we're moving pretty quick. Exhaust fans going in now, and then we can frame that out and finish up this last bit of drywall. So yeah, everything is rocking and rolling, still cranking. Still doing maintenance to the cars out front. It's just been so freaking chaotic and life's been insane, and FD's about to start, so let's go. ya. What's up, guys? We are finally ready to lay down some epoxy. So we got Pat from
Road Epoxy Flooring.
yeah, and he's helping us out. I've actually known Pat a long time, him and his brother, and pumped to have him on board to help me with this. He basically did all the work. I'm basically being his right-hand man for this and kind of learning the ins and the outs, because that's what I like to do. We're gonna start mixing, then mix the color, the pigment, and then we're gonna start laying it down in there. And Pat's gonna yell at me when I'm messing up and to do the right and wrong thing, right and wrong thing. And we're supposed to do 2 coats. So we'll do the first one, and then we have to let it dry for about 3 hours, and then we'll let the second one go down. So let's get to it. There's 2.
2 minutes going.
Yep.
So you can take the brush and start doing like the corners and stuff like that.
Let's go. Stuff. Theoretically, it should be there. He said, "F it, let's do the hardest one first." This is the heaviest piece, 6,000 pounds. All right, forward. She's He's on, baby. End of a small era here at the house, building, making stuff, and learning a lot on this. We're loading everything up to the new shop, baby. And then Shannon can be very happy, and I'll also be happy about having a normal garage that we can just park our cars in. All right, last one going in, boys. I gotta say, the brake was actually the sketchiest one to put in. Billy, come just guide this down. You've never been out to me.
Doc told me 260, so that's what I found here.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Perfect.
Yeah, boys. Start steering if you can.
That's what I'm trying to work.
Yeah, you're going off the deep end.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just
Coming
balancing it right now.
Hell yeah, brother.
The equipment's in. That was crazy and hard and saved some money from rigging, but probably wasn't worth it in the end. We got Richie boy up here getting the lights wired up. I just got the mill all kind of trammed in and ready to rock as soon as Rich can get his lazy ass to wire that up. Got the shelf up today. Have all the lathe stuff on there, the lathe tooling, clean the whole finger brake, kind of just going through everything and cleaning and get everything ready to be workable. So as soon as Rich twists some Sparky boys together, we can start cutting and milling and doing the usual. I've wanted one of these for quite a few years now. So I just said it's like the new family heirloom. So hopefully Roman wants this when he's gonna get it no matter what, okay? Just got it brand new. It's the second, what do they call it? The second, so it's a little cheaper. It has like a little blemish in here that you can't even see. This is the Gerstner 2610 Journeyman, this space for the machinist handbook in here. And then I just put all my end mills, drill bits, and tooling. And one of the cool things is my aunt actually gave me some of my grandfather's tools. He was an engineer at Bell Labs. So a lot of this are his tools and some of his drafting tools, which are pretty neat. So I was really stoked to get that. So I just wanted to dedicate one drawer to all of his tools. And hopefully I get some more and they find some more of his in the future so I can keep plugging away. Because he has a lot of this old school drafting table, or drafting tools. This cool little pencil that just has this old lead in it for drafting paper, I guess. I don't know too much about it, but it's just neat to have it. Old stuff from the 60s and 70s.
They look good, Richie boy.
Future's looking bright, Zach.
What's up, guys? We're back to doing some more restoration to the shop. Billy was able to get some of his projects out of the bays we call 5 and 6. I instantly put all of the rest of my crap from out here in there, and then we brought the gym over here so we can finally get on more of a routine. I'm used to usually working during the day and then getting a workout done before I head home. So that'd be nice that everything's finally back here. Everything that's in the main shop got brought over here so we can start painting and restoring this whole area, and then doing the floors hopefully very soon. So I just got the walls all killed with kills, and then I'm gonna spray it just like we did the back room. And then potentially as soon as like next week, the floors might get cut and grinded and patched, and then be ready to throw some epoxy on. So fingers crossed everything goes according to plan. We got this whole area kind of finished within like 2 weeks, which is nice. Just finishing my last coat of kills on all the gray, and then there's a couple odds and ends that I want to fix on the walls just to clean them up a little bit. After that, I can break out the paint. Just gonna do it all white. I still have the whole front section to do. Probably do the ceilings black just to hide a lot, because I don't think I'm gonna do the sheetrock up there at the moment. That'll probably be like a couple of years down the road. We're getting there. I'm pumped. Get pumped!
Get bumped.
All right, guys, we got over half the front area painted. Been borrowing my buddy John's automatic sprayer. It's been working good. Just got 10 gallons of paint. Probably go through about 8 of them. So I still have this wall. We'll keep cranking. All right, guys, all finished up. Probably gonna have some odds and ends to kind of look at. I gotta fix that last little 5 feet at the end there and paint that. Otherwise, it's looking beautiful. Yee. What's up, guys? We're at the shop, and the most exciting part for me is happening right now, minus the floors. The ceiling is going up. So I stained every single piece of wood up here, and then some of my awesome friends have been putting it up all week. They're just about done. Today's Friday, and they want to get out of here early, so they're cranking it out, and it's looking absolutely been saying this is something I didn't expect to do until maybe 5 years down the road, but my buddy Miles helped me out on the wood, the shiplap, and just getting it done. So after this, we'll hang some black accents and vents and ceiling fans. We're gonna paint the garage door tracks and everything black, so it all kind of blends in a lot better, and it's coming together. Yeah, I'm pumped.
That was all flip when it doesn't cut straight up anymore.
What's up, guys? Huge update in the shop. We have lights, but that is not the biggest one. We have all of our Epic series tool storage cabs that showed up with butcher block top, the traditional red and black, matte black trim. We have some awesome gentlemen here from Snap-on. We got Joe Tuerck'd over here. Woo! He's been, how long? You've been with Snap-on for 20 years?
I'm a little bit new with this. I'm trying to figure it out. 33 years.
How many years?
33.
33 years.
Chris Bartholomew that just came over on his own to help us out.
Gotta get it put away, right?
Yep, Snap-on Corporate.
So yeah, we have an awesome team over here to help install the cabs. Essentially we're gonna be taking the casters off and just laying it flat on the floor, because that'll give us about 40 inch of desk height. Just borderline what you want. Traditionally it's about 39, but 40 is gonna be perfect for us, since I like to stand up a little more anyway. I've never even seen a Mr. Big in person until we rolled it off the truck yesterday. So we're gonna do a locker next to this, Mr. Big, all the way down, and we have our end cab on there already. And then on this side, we're gonna do a locker right here, and then this 68-inch cab right here will go next to that. And then we don't have it yet, but there's a black Snap-on metal work table that'll go the rest of the wall down on this side. So our tool storage is looking significant, and it's looking absolutely freaking incredible in here. So huge thanks to Snap-on. They've been a partner of mine for a long time. And when I told them, you know, I bought a shop and I needed to outfit it, they jumped right on board, and we're excited to work with me. So awesome team, having the guys here to help professionally install everything and get it all set up. And we also have the boys from Challenger Lifts over here installing a new lift. Kind of fits the scheme of the shop. And it's a 10K lift, so plenty for what we're doing. And that's it. That's the update, baby.
Have you even been on Jeopardy?
No shit.
They branded that one color as Kenosha Red.
Okay, so this
nobody
is
can
not
duplicate it.
traditional Snap-on red. So this is actually Kenosha red. And what's the black trim?
It's polished black.
Polished black. Those are the options. Oh, lift's going up. Yep.
A lot going on today.
Dang. Lots happening. What's up, guys? This is the culmination of a little over a year's worth of work here at the shop, and a little past our anniversary of being here for about a year. So a lot has changed, obviously, from when we first took ownership of it and started cleaning up until now, which is the vision is here. I mean, this is it. Now we have the whole team from Race Service and a lot of the team from Snap-on HQ are all out here. We're going to be filming with a bunch of Snap-on tools, and Snap-on has been extremely generous. They've been a long-time partner of mine, and They stepped up huge for me and this race shop to outfit it with a bunch of tool storage, a bunch of tools in general. Welders, they pretty much outfitted me with everything you could possibly need to operate race cars, build race cars, have fun racing race cars. So it's been a long road that you guys have seen on this video, and this is the culmination of all of that. So a big thank you to you guys for watching, and this is just the start. So there's a lot more to do. We still have to renovate the office. The back building still needs to be organized and cleaned, and that'll end up developing into a big area for 411 Works and some more CNC machines. So stay tuned, but in awe, like dude, kind of like a pinch me moment for sure to walk in here every day. Well, it's only been 2 days that we've had everything set up, but so far it's still been like that. So still a bit to hang on the walls and finish dressing up. Still a few things to paint, but this is it. This is the vision, and very, very freaking excited about it.
One take.
I don't think we got it. We got to do it again.
Yeah, we better make sure we got it.